Capricorn. Some of my favorite people are Capricorn. I have a lovely daughter who's Capricorn, and my fantastic boyfriend is Capricorn. And I find you guys so interesting. You are so different from me, being Aries, but, and I'm not trying to shove you all in the same box because there are exceptions to everything, and everybody's different, but still, you guys have some really strong qualities that I admire. So your reading is very, very important to me, and I hope that it goes really well. This is for April 22nd to the 28th. And I see we have an action card popping out at us, and also a pentacle, which represents you guys with your earthiness. So we're going to do a really simple 6-card reading today. So let's see what we've got. Pretty good. Pretty good. This card's never fantastic because it can mean poverty and, loss of income. It doesn't have to be full-blown poverty, but it can definitely mean loss of money or investment or something of that nature. Or health, which we definitely don't want to happen. Something that rocks our security a bit. Now, if you, because of the current goings-on in the world, have had a job loss or something, obviously this card would come up for that reason. That seems to be happening for an awful lot of people. Or if for some reason or another their income is reduced, maybe that's what's going on here. But I have to tell you, with Capricorns, they have an ever-present fear of not having security. So I do find that with all the Capricorns I know, this card does come up with some regularity. I get the card a fair amount because I do have ups and downs money-wise, and some of the downs are good deep dips. So, I'm not afraid of this card. I know that, it's something to be overcome, but it always can be. And you guys are such good planners and tend to be really good with money that, I know you're not going to make yourself totally fall into the pit. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. I think it might just be a reflection of things that are going on right now. If you have lost money, don't panic. You are building foundations. You are working. You are working hard at rebuilding or building. And you're going to be fine. You guys are really good at financial stuff. And if you have any health concerns, really address them. Like as far as, I'm not telling you should do anything specific because I don't believe that other people should tell people necessarily what to do for their health. But at the very least, make sure that you're eating well and exercising and all of that good stuff, because that will support everything. And it looks like there's a lot of good stuff going on here. Now, this is probably your only other negative thing, but this card tends to not really be as negative as it looks. It looks like somebody's mourning the worst thing that ever happened, because there are some disappointments here, some spilled cups, maybe some missed opportunities. But this card is all about the fact that the guy has a couple of cups behind him, things to be grateful for, things to be thankful about, things to be happy about, things to pursue. And instead of doing that, he's looking very, very sadly at these cups. So don't do that. Look at what you've got. Maybe there have been some losses, but that's okay. Look at what you've got. You've got today. Today starts something new, okay? Capricorn, you guys are very, very good at starting anew. You can do this. Everything's going to be fine. And the indicators are that it's going to be fine. You've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is all about learning to put things into action. Learning to put things into action. It can be a person who's a young person who's doing that, beginning to put things into action. It can be a message about something that will be active or be in action, something that's going to happen for sure. But generally speaking, you need this card to help you to enact things. It's a very good card for starting things up. Really, positive card. Then you've got the Empress, and the Empress is just such a great card. It's a card about sensuality and female power and being able to give birth to something. It can mean giving birth to a child, which is very, very exciting. It can mean that you have good fertility. It can mean fertility also of ideas, and that you can bring a business to fruition, or you could start a project and complete it. And it's about having that ability to birth something, to complete the something that you started, which is very much a Capricorn trait. And there's also an earthiness about this card that is like Capricorn, a connection to earth and nature and all of those types of things. So this is a really strong, positive card. And then one of my favorites, I mean, who can't love the sun? The sun is all about positive energy, strong, positive energy, childlike joy, childlike happiness, that freedom, that happiness that comes with that childlike freedom, like this little naked kid on a horse in the sunshine. I mean, it's just total overbrimming happiness. So Capricorn, I hope you experience this week. I hope this is what your week is all about. And if you want to have a baby, I hope this is what your week is all about. And I hope that whatever you're doing, it's strong and decisive and with lots of action and happiness. So let me know how it goes, and I hope to see you next week.